Get out.
Grab a pen and paper and a drink, so I'm about to show you something pretty cool. How to create content super fast that people actually care about and understand. Ever wonder how people create endless awesome articles? Those 2,000 to 3,000 word articles, day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out. Well, and all you can do is sit in front of a computer and procrastinate the hell out of an article without getting anything done with your two-finger typing style. Well, how do they do it? Well, it's really simple. They spend hours researching and hours writing those awesome articles. Hard work. Really, really hard work. Well, that's crap, isn't it? What if I could show you a simpler way? We all don't have hours and hours of that time in the day to write out 2,000 to 3,000 word articles that are going to get us the proper link juice, the proper social media following, the proper traffic flow, and the proper investment to get those customers just to flow into our business. I'm going to show you something, a much simpler way, a much quicker way to get it done. Did you know the average person can speak up to 400 words per minute? When was the last time that you were able to type at 400 words per minute? Think about it. This is great news for those of you who don't have time to spend hours banging out a single article with your two fingers of typing style. Or even if you're a good typer, who has the time? Really. What I want to show you is how you can use your voice as a super typewriter. Here's what you do. Using a notepad, if you're old school, or maybe you think better using pen and paper. I use it sometimes. It makes me think quicker sometimes when I'm just writing and just get in a bit of a flow and a bit of a rhythm. You can use your phone. Just open up your little notepad on your phone and use it for this. You can use PowerPoint, which is also another great method, similar to what I'm doing right now, or slides in Google Drive, which is actually the software that I'm using at the moment. The good thing about slides in Google Drive, it's cloud-based, so you can access it anywhere. If you don't get your project finished, you can just dial in. You don't have to worry about saving it, and you can work from anywhere with Google Slides. Now, just put in a heap of points of stuff that you want to talk about in your article, like I'm doing in this exact presentation. Example. If you ever wanted to write about creating a website, you would simply write some points like how to research a domain, finding a host, choosing a platform, choosing a theme, choosing a topic, keyword research. So just picking one of these, you might get a software like Market Samurai. You might talk about how you can utilize that to research your domain name, making sure that you have the correct keywords in your domain name. If you're still a high believer that the credibility of having the keywords in your domain name, but I think it still is an effective method. But go through each of these points for an example, and you would talk about how you would do each of these. And obviously there'd be more points when you're building a website, but just as an example, you would do that. You get the point. Here's the cool part. Take out your phone and record yourself talking about each of these points as if you're explaining them to a friend while having a few beers or having a drink or over dinner, or if your friend asks you to explain something to them. Use this method. If you don't have a phone, download a Camtasia or one of the many other apps that are available online. I will leave some links in this article so that you can find your own informed choice. If you're looking at this on YouTube, I'll leave some links underneath this video that you can check out so that you can make an informed choice. If you don't have an iPhone or if you don't have an Android phone that can record audio, but I'm pretty sure you'll find that you do. Now, once you've got your voice recording of all your points, you can use that to get it transcribed into an article. My favourite transcribe service at the moment is rev.com. That's rev.com. They are super fast and transcribes at a high quality. They mostly turn around in about 24 hours unless your article is super long or if it's hard for them to pick up the audio. But I've never had any problem with them, and I think that they're an awesome service. Now that you have your transcribe, you can edit it yourself. So when you get it back from Rev, most of the time it is very good, but you still need to go through and fine tune it. Especially if you're going to put it online, you need to do some SEO and make sure that the keywords and that are pretty good throughout it. Or you can pay someone else to do it, or you can get a friend to proofread it for you, or you can get someone on Fiverr. You can find an editor on there and they'll edit the article for you, or you could use Upwork or something like that. Wham bam, you have a high quality article with limited work and limited time. Do the necessary SEO like I just mentioned. You'll have an article that will provide a great deal of value to your readers and bring in more traffic day in, day out. It's also written in a conversational tone because you've just spoken about it and you aren't writing like a robot. Some of us have a tendency to write like a robot when we're creating content. I know that I do. So this is a great tool and a great way to create content very quickly. You can bang out these audios, send them off to Rev, and you could have, 10 articles in an hour that you could have edited and have up on your website ready to rumble. If you're really clever, you'll also have the video of them, and then you can turn them into a PDF and make them downloadable on your website as well, which is really, really cool. But it's up to you. I think this is an awesome way of making content, making it super fast, making it detailed, making it conversational. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you share it on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, all that good guy stuff. But have a great day. Hey, hope you enjoyed our video from Social Video Co. Please follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and like us on Facebook so you can see more. Have a great day.